YouTube, hello, Heidi, how? It's Professor Layton. The Curious Village. Nathan, you're unbanned. Yes, Tim, you are first. Bravo. Congratulations. There's no prize. The Curious Village. The first of the Professor Layton games. I have only ever started Phoenix Wright versus, quote-unquote, Professor Layton. What'd you miss? Nothing. We're just kicking off. It's Professor Layton. I have done my due diligence. This is... I was instructed that this should really be the European one. So I double-checked. The game files even come with the cover of the game as a JPEG. It looks like that. The low-res JPEG and all. I don't know why Wi-Fi was needed for Professor Layton. So it goes. But, like, yeah. Hell yeah, Professor Layton. Way better box art than the US one, which is just Layton and his buddy looking around like they forgot what they came in here for. But anyway, enough faffing about, let's get into it. This is a puzzle game with the Nintendo DS. We have not escaped DS hell yet, but hopefully I'm not just drawing circles the whole time. I also, not knowing anything about this game, have both screens set up. What's it about? It's Professor Layton and the Curious Village ARG. It's... All I know about it is Layton is this Sherlock Holmes-esque figure who goes to a village and solves puzzles. That's literally all I know about it. I think the games later on have more of a plot than that, but that's all I know going into it. This is the EU version. So we've got to be, Token, bruv! Ahem. My dear friend, Token, bruv!
You're a shrewd negotiator.
Thank you for telling me.
All that day in the village became a secret we would
Almost.
have to keep from
There's
everyone
voice acting.
for the
Oh my
rest of
God.
our lives. Because, you see...
Oh my god. Oh, this is crunchy. This is some crunchy cutscene. Looks good though, honestly. For 2008, this doesn't look half bad. You're gonna play Baldur's Gate 3 while watching? Hell yeah, go for it. This, honestly, for 2008, doesn't look bad at all.
Huh?
Is the kid driving? Wait. Why is he making, like, the 5-year-old boy drive the car? Oh, no, it's... Right, it's
don't
EU,
understand,
so...
Professor, why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Apparently that's what we're doing. Looks like Caillou. I don't know what the hell version of Caillou you saw where they had backgrounds and, like, nice, pleasant to look at colors, but yeah, sure, why not? It's England. Of course it is. Puzzle solving, typing from, apologize, formatting's weird. Nah, you're fine. Yeah, it was a puzzle game sort of made to show off the DS's touchscreen capability. I think? I'm pretty sure that's why it was made. Games beyond that obviously have more of a plot going on. Let me know about the volume. Hopefully you can hear their voices and the cutscenes and all. Pokemon Ranger didn't have any talking, so it was really just the music. This one, it might be a little more important, so let me know. Tap and talk to everyone. Yeah, the very little I played of Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, I do remember that was a thing. Tap and talk to everyone. Ahem. Anyway, apparently we're helping solve an inheritance dispute. Excuse me.
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that?
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for you guys. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity.
You can tell by the expression on his face.
But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you told us a little something, my guy.
2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away.
Rip.
Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least.
It was all feet pics. It was a weird guy, that Augustus Reinhold. Hell of a name, by the way.
The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village.
Oh, it's one of these. He left a mysterious will that said, woohoo, find my treasure. He's goddamn being One Piece about it. Whoever finds it gets it.
To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate.
Yeah, he's just doing One Piece. Got it.
Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple.
The golden apple. You turn it up a touch to balance with my voice? Sure. Nothing wrong with that. She can't be on the computer if you're on the Xbox. You're playing Baldur's Gate on Xbox? You're a brave man, although apparently that game's optimized pretty well for consoles. Few chairs are comfy as a bed. True.
But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed.
So they all suck. So, have we been hired to find the golden apple? Hell yeah. Freelance.
It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until it's mentioned in the will.
Honestly, you could probably get a judge to declare that nonsense then and just distribute the wealth evenly.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Hey, some puzzle, all right. Luke is not got the best voice actor. Your TV's hooked up, or your computer and Xbox share the TV. Interesting. Next request is Freddy Fish. Yo! All my homies love Freddy Fish. Get those kelp seeds, Freddy. The fucking Squid Father took them or whatever. The toys, they got taken too. Those are the only two I played. That it's just them. The kelp seeds and the toys from the schoolhouse. I know there's other ones. Those are the only two I played. Was always more of a Spy Fox guy, personally.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death.
Well, that was stupid. Why did he do that?
What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
Well, too late.
It certainly sounds like you two would have got along, Professor.
God, it suits him. He's a tiny little squirt of a kid, but God, what a voice.
By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
It really is just the epitome of, "Oi, governor!" But actually British.
Some speculate it's a rare antique.
Layton sounds great.
It could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive.
He sounds great. Luke sounds like a Dickensian orphan.
But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery. Something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition at work again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting.
Jealous that you have a 32-inch monitor and your computer has an HDMI port. I mean, that's all well and good. It's just, the way Tim's saying it, it sounds like you can't play Xbox and computer at the same time. And the reason for that is you've only got one monitor, which seems like a problem that... I'm not sure what your financial status is, but you throw $100 at it and you can fix this problem. He's 12-year-old English. How do you expect the kid to sound? Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
I hope Sam Mystery is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
I'm an archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective. Okay. I knew about the puzzle-solving, was not aware about the archaeology, honestly.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady
You gotta stop calling children
investigate
Twink.
the situation.
Twink has an inherently lifestyle choice that I don't think children are quite a part of, and would prefer not to think about that. You don't have space for another monitor? Ah, well, there you go. Baldi's Basic? No! That's just YouTube clickbait, and I hate it.
It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
and you immediately decided to take her up on her request.
Oh, well, look. A true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
How do you know she's beautiful? Haven't you, like, corresponded only by letter?
If you say so, Professor.
Whatever.
We should be nearing the town by now.
You envy
Look
his
at the map
hat?
in the envelope and help me with directions.
I envy his car that has a big enough roof to accommodate him wearing the hat in the car, and his popped collar over his, I'm guessing, orange sweater.
Right you are, Professor. What in the... What's this?
It's not a very good map, if I'm gonna agree with the kid.
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village.
Maybe she's just terrible at maps. You ever think of that?
She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune.
Layton's fit be fired. Layton do have an iconic look, although he's just got 2 dots for eyes, which is always kind of funny to me.
Care to give it a go, Luke?
He's barely taller than the kid. Well, he is sitting in the car, so I guess... Yeah, although... assuming his legs reach the floor and the kid's don't, sitting down, they're about the same height, which is concerning. But we'll see when they're standing up, I guess. You also only have 2 dots for eyes? Oh, that's weird.
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be no problem for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Okay, well...
Very well then,
I'm just a
Luke.
schlub,
I'll
so...
leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Oh, good. Alright, let's see how long this takes me. Game from over 10 years ago, by the way. Made for children. This puzzle is worth 10 picarats! I don't know what that is. Hashtag hate Luke. Wow. My village, okay, so both screens are important, is on a road that leads to no other village. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village. No! Circles, you bastards! What have you done to me? How dare you all? Then touch submit. Okay, so it's a road that just goes nowhere else. Solved it already. Yeah. Okay, so assuming I start here, it's on a road that leads to no other village. Or do I start? Oh, okay, there's multiple Okay, sure. So that goes in. No, that can't be it. You go there. You go there. You go there. Interesting. Because this road goes here, but also here. This road connects to this road, and they all kind of connect right about here's. Oh, wait, do they? No. It's an optical illusion. Yes, I believe it's this one up here. Oh. Draw a circle around it in one stroke. Okay, yeah, sure. I believe it is this one. And if not, they got horribly lost.
Well, here's my guess.
This is very Phoenix
Layton's
Wright.
apprentice saves the day.
What did you know, Stan? I don't know. I assume picarats are either a rating system or points, can be used as currency and or bragging rights. Maybe. We'll find out. I'm sure they'll explain. They'll also explain how the puzzle was solved. Yeah, so it is. The only village that isn't connected by roads to another village is the upper left area of the map. Looks like you're ready to start solving puzzles. Hooray!
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Huzzah.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
They're for unlockable art. Okay.
Huh? Professor? Do you mean to say you've already worked out the village's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is
Yeah.
easy enough to solve with a glance.
Right? We all solved it immediately. Yeah, all of us.
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Every one of us. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Curious because it's strange or because it's inquisitive? both, I'm guessing. That's the joke, actually. I'm basic. Oh, no! More circles? Maybe. We'll see. Huh. Well, that's ominous as all get out. And that can't be architecturally sound. That's gonna tip over immediately. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the other side. What should we do? I don't know, it's probably a gate man, right? Alright, well, standing next to each other, Layton actually really isn't that tall. He is roughly only a little taller than what has got to be like a 13-year-old at most boy. Our setting? It is quite the setting. Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Told you he was short. Yeah, I mean, he is. Yo, this dude looks like a minion. Tap an area to investigate. My car! Well, let's go home. Are we smart enough to solve puzzles? No. Not even the Layton mobile. Okay. Could make it across the river, huh? Well, it's a car. Of course, much as I adore the contraption, it's just a car after all. Yeah, it is just a car. The pixel art's pretty adorable. I love it. I'm a sucker for pixel art, so I love this art. It appears the straw bridge is the only way in or out of the village. All right, let's talk to this fellow. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the bridge. Could you please drop the bridge for us? I'm not bad. Jesus Christ. Why is 90% of his face jowl? Superficial look looks architecturally sound. We've seen weirder buildings. That's true. That's true. Could swim? No, we don't know how to swim. Also, it's England. Do you think I want to go in the water? Not likely. Outrageous. Do I look like a sort to go drop me the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Harumph. You've got a lot of nerve. I will not be doing that voice. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? We Brits love this series? Ah, well, I hope to do it justice then, and only occasionally pull out a ridiculous over-the-top and intentionally terrible accent. From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd love to lower the bridge for you, smarty pants. But the engine is broken, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. Well, to get cranking, son. Jeppo's a Brit? Yeah, that's fairly common knowledge, I thought. Him and Own Name are like the two Brits. Plenty of Europeans in this chat, but Own Name and Jeppo are the two Brits. Archie was referring to, it's the Layton mobile. It's not the Batmobile or the Pope mobile. It's the Layton mobile. It is also, again, just a car. He clearly just got that from, like, the city. You miss his own name? He shows up occasionally. When this came out, it was best-selling DS game in the UK in 2008. Neat. Yeah, only move it with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots, and I can't put the crank in, but I ain't got a clue which one to use. So, Brain Box, you got any idea which one's the right one? Why does he think I'm smart? I just got here. Puzzle 2, the crankin' slot. Okay, there's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose a slot that fits the crank shown below. Well... Ah, I see. Huh. Tap the crank to change the viewing area. Okay. I see. They are quite similar, all of these. That's a pentagon, the most evil of shapes, and I think that's a hexagon, which rules it out immediately. That one comes up to like a fine point, and that one clearly doesn't, so it's gotta be this one, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
Ha-ha! Yeah, that was easy.
Another puzzle solved.
Got it immediately. It's not a competition, chat. Won a Spike Game Award for Best Handheld Game. Wow. Penny on Evil because work? Yes. I remember the Spike Game Awards. Nice job. Now drop that bridge. Also, this fucker couldn't figure out... There were three slots to put this crank into, and you couldn't be bothered to at least fumble about and try each one? What do you mean? Having a guide open is not the same as getting it right. Now, it's only the second puzzle. I'm sure it's not that difficult to suss it out. I didn't wear a top hat first game. My head is big. There's not a lot of hats that fit me. That'll do. Hold on for a second. I'll lay it down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into Saint Mystère. Mystère? They said it, but I missed how it's pronounced. I'm gonna say Mystère because it sounds like mystery. Mystère, you see? It's that big Irish head. True, I do got Irish in my blood. Kinda all over Europe if you trace me back far enough, but Irish is pretty prominent. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guests, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Alrighty. There he goes. Bieland is French, isn't it? It's not blonde, if that's what you're asking. I say Bieland. But also, German is what I've always heard. Big head jeans hard. Oof. We finally arrived in Saint Mystère. I'm so excited, I wonder what mysteries await us here. Ha 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 ha! Oh well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. New color duck when? Yeah, I gotta add some more. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give the shoe icon in the lower right-hand corner of the touchscreen a tap with the stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear. Tap one and head in that direction. Okay. Remember, when you want to move, tap the shoe. Go on, give it a try. Why that barrel wiggling? Maybe it's blowing in the wind. Hey, Balo, what up? Oh, hello! Pleasure to meet you. It's Ingrid. Welcome to Saint Mystère, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of picarats. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. If only. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Alright. Strange hats. Puzzle 3. What the hell? These 4 top hats are all the same height. True. But the length of the brim is different. Also true. In other words, the hats are equally tall but vary in width. Yeah, okay. One of the 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Don't know how I would determine that offhand. Looking at it, I think C? I feel like it's either C or D. B is right out. That's way too short. I can just take my hand and be like, yeah, I mean, C's looking about right. How's A looking? A's looking also pretty right. Hydrate, you son of a bitch. Ahem. D is, I think, yeah, looking at it now, D is... Oh yeah, D's way too big. I'm leaning towards A. That didn't really feel like a riddle, per se, though. I like that he points right at the camera.
Is the key to success.
It would be pronounced Balon? Ugh. No wonder I hate the French. They can't even get my last name right. This is a very famous optical illusion. It's a visual phenomenon in which your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. But I got it right. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? I mean, yeah, but like... I got it right, so... whatever. Again, it's not really a riddle. It's literally an optical illusion. Bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the right answer. Or I just get it right the first time. You'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved simply by trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the picarats you earn from the puzzle decrease. Tough stuff. Goes to show how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too. Alright. Strange hats. Yeah, I guess. Who's this jolly fellow? Stockin'! What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mystery, eh? Name's Stachin Scarfin, and I've got some advice for you. If I see a clock, tap it. Good to know. Tap the barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. I mean, I did. Oh, a hint coin. Felt good, didn't it? Not really. Around these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. Find yourself up against a really tough puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. I will die before I ask for help. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this village, so don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, you'll come across a real stumper, and you'll be sorry. Really sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be hidden inside barrels. Check objects that seem suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing ya. Alright. Sure. Not the flags. Oh, more barrels. Yep, there we go. It doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon. Alright, well, that's probably back to the bridge, so let's go forward. Oh, the map's over here. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? Luke, we just got here. You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me examine how to go about saving your game. Oh, okay. Tap the house in the trunk in the corner. Then choose save. This is really reminiscent of Touch Detective a bit, actually. Touch the icon marks save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read over the notes about the adventure. Next, we have the puzzle index. Puzzles you've solved have a tick next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry puzzles you've solved from this scene. I played Touch Detective, the first one, for YouTube. That was nostalgic as hell because I played it when I was a kid. Never played the second one or the third one. I think they are on all Switch now. I think it got like a re-release. To retry puzzles you haven't solved, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use the items in your trunk to help the investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Oh, you're heading out, Arg? Well, thanks for coming out, as usual. Be seeing you. In middle. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head the correct direction. You're here, head here. Okay. Lead the way, Professor. Yeah, but I want to do all the puzzles. Reinhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of the village. Yeah, okay. We'll go save slot 2, why not? Yeah. Now then, I need to go that way. Oh, hello, young man. Oh, hello, it's Percy, St. Mystery's unofficial writer-in-residence. You have a tiny face. Reinhold Manor, you ask? Head up the road to the right, it's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. Before you go, why not try a hand at this puzzle? See if you can work out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. How about I solve the puzzle and you don't tell me about the village? A writer is nothing without an audience. He's just crazy at that point. 20 picarats. Where is my house? Oh, for God's sakes. Go out the front door of my place, turn left. The first junction you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following junction and be face to face with the morning sun. It rises in the east, so let's see. Out the front, hypothetically. Let me touch here just to confirm it. Out the front door. Turn left. Okay, I need to remember the way he'd be well, I guess, yeah, left that way. Okay. Turn left. At the first junction, take a right. That would be up this way. Turn right again at the following junction. Oh. Wait. At the front door, and go left. At the first junction, take a right. I'm being that way. Turn right at the following junction, and be face to face with the morning sun. Okay, well, I want to say it's that one, but, like, also, by virtue of this being a puzzle, shouldn't it be one that doesn't have, like, the same doorway as another one? And so what do I come out this way? Because this one's the only one that's pointing up. And you're the only one that's pointing right. And turn left, so I'd be turning that way. The first junction, take a right. That'd be, whoop. Please redraw your circle. Fucking clear. Go away. Yeah, so left, take a right, then right again. Oh, wait, maybe it is that one. Why did I think it was this one? Oh, it's flipped, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, this would be his left, then his right, and then his right. I think it's this one.
Luke, here's my answer.
Ha ha! Yeah.
Every puzzle has an answer.
It's a trick puzzle. Yeah, because it depends on where you're facing when you leave the house. Yeah. Working backwards is the easiest way to solve this problem. The sun rises in the east, so you must end up facing right on the map. To get there, you turn left, right, then right from your starting point. Working backwards, you start from a left-facing position. Turn left, left, right. That leaves you facing downward. If that was your starting point, you'd be facing upward. And there's only one house whose exit faces up. Yeah, that's... yeah. Impressive! I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Yeah, definitely. Now for the gossip I promised you. The Reinhold family owns all of the land this village is built upon. Ooh. I hear they own all the buildings too. I suppose you could say this village belongs to the Reinholds. Well, that's all for me from now. Rest assured, the next time I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Alright then. Yes, I'm clicking the clock. Jesus Christ. Hey, Jeppo, I know you love this game. If you backseat, I will not hesitate to time you out. Let the streamer play the game he's never played before so he can experience it in the way it was intended to be experienced. That goes to everyone, by the way. Clock tower looks rather worse for wear. Speaking of clocks, I got just the puzzle for you. Puzzle 5, clock hands. Ooh, a 50 puzzle. An ordinary analog clock has two hands. True. The longer hand moving faster around the face of the clock. Yeah, the minute hand. Assuming the clock keeps perfect time, how many times will the long and short hand pass over each other between noon and midnight? Can I... oh, okay. Jesus. You can scribble notes on any open space on the touchscreen. We have any answer, tap, input, answer. Okay. Next, you want to go the input... write one digit at a time to make sure... oh, God. This is like brain... what is it? Brain Age Academy or whatever it is? Big Brain Academy? There we go. Do I have a clock? Not an analog clock on me, but I'm familiar with analog clocks. Make sure digits are recognizable, and then tap submit. It'd be nice if I could just move the damn clock. Okay, so... So... it needs to pass over, so... assuming this doesn't count... or... I don't know if this counts or not, is it passing over, like... assuming this starts at midnight... well, it's between 12 noon and 12 midnight. Yeah, okay, so assuming this is noon... I don't know if this is 1 or not, or if it just counts as 0. Which is the annoying part. I don't know if this counts. But anyway, it would pass over each other, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, it's either, if this counts, it's 13, because this is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If this doesn't count, it's only 11, because then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then boom, midnight. I think it would count, so 13? 1, 3.
How does this sound?
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
It's easy if you try it for real, but then we'll try again. I'm not gonna view hints. I don't know, is it 11? Yeah, now it's worth less. How many times do the long and shorthand pass over each other? They would only pass over each other, like, again, if this counts as 1, it would only pass over each other at 105, 210, 315, 420, 525, 630, 735, 840, 945, 1050, 1155, and then 12 again. I'll try 11, I guess. 1.
I think I've got it.
Nope. Alright, so I'm a fucking moron, apparently.
I've let you down.
Game made for
Professor.
children. I'm not viewing hints or quitting. God damn you. Although at this point, I feel like I'm missing something. Uh-huh. Keeps perfect time. How many times do the long and shorthand pass over each other? Between noon and midnight. Again, assuming this count, that's 1. I can't. Okay, yeah, 1. 105 is 2. 210 is 3. 315 is 4. 420 is 5. 525 is 6. 630 is 7. 835 is 8. Did I skip one? Feel like I got ahead of myself. Nobody said there'd be math. I do hate math. It's true. So 12 noon is 1. 105 is 2. 210 is 3. 315 is 4. 420 is 5. 525 is 6. 630 is 7. 735 is 8. 840 is 9. 945 is 10. 1050 is 11. 11:55 is 12, and then midnight is 13. But I did 13. I'm not... And I did 11, so if, you know, midnight and noon don't count, I just don't know what they want from me. Like, by the time this gets back around to 60, or 12, whatever you want to call it, the hour hand should have moved over there. Which means they'll have to tick further. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would it just be 12?
How does this sound? No.
I feel...
Sure I had it.
I won't know until I see the actual answer, but I feel like I'm either missing something or just being... Like, some important detail is not being shared with me. Ordinary analog clock. Clock keeps perfect time. How many times do the long and shorthand pass over each other between noon and midnight? Part of me just wants to get a real clock to see if I can figure it out. One, two, three. Yeah, I keep doing the same thing and expecting a different answer, but I also have no idea what the hell else they want me to do. Again, assuming noon and midnight count. Pass over each other between noon and midnight. I have no idea. Like, if it's not 13 or 11, or for some reason 12, I literally cannot imagine what they want me to say. It's like a word problem in math class. Yeah, but like, fuck it. I don't know, hint. Yeah, I got coins. I got nothing. Pass over each other once an hour, or will they? I think? It goes there, but it'll take like an hour for it to get back around to 60, and it hasn't passed yet. 105, okay, starting noon. 105, 210, 315, 420, 525, 630, 735, 845, or 840, 945, 1050, 1155, 24! If it's 24, how? Give me another. I don't get it. The hand starts at the top of each other at noon. That doesn't count as a pass. You know, information that you probably should have get. Okay, so noon and midnight don't count. That's still 105, 210, 315, 420, 525, 630, 735, 840, 945, 1050, 1155. That's still 11, which I tried. What are you... One pass every hour, but they don't pass over each other on the hour. That means they'll pass around 5 minutes past 1 or 33 minutes past 6. What will... 11:55. I said 11. What is it, 10?
Well, here's my guess.
How?
Professor, I've seen...
What do you mean? 105, 210. I'm not going to count again, but it's clearly 11. 105, 210, 315, 420-ish, 525, 630, 735, 840, 9... I'm sorry, they just went... That's before 945, and then it's just 50. You can't do that. That's not how that works. They just removed one of the clocks. What do you mean? Oh yeah, here's the representation of 840. We've arbitrarily drawn it in between the two. And now, by the way, it's completely skipped over 45 and we're at 50. No! It's like they forgot a fucking clock. If you think the answer is obvious, but you might have been tricked by the question. It's, oh, fuck off. Guys, did you know 9 doesn't exist? It's crazy. Layton's a universe where the number 9 isn't real. Precisely, the answer I was looking for, even though it's wrong. Well done, my boy! Never mind, you know, how it would actually happen. I don't think Reinhold Mayer's that way. Okay, I don't have a choice. Alright, alright. Now I feel like getting hint coins, because apparently Layton games are just gonna lie to me. At least once a puzzle. Well, one every 5 puzzles, excuse me. What a stupid fucking puzzle that was. You, sir, you look like you'd have a puzzle that isn't completely wrong. He's blocking the path to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. Yeah, well. Alright, sir, who looks disgustingly bohemian, what do you want? It's Marco! Hold up. I've never seen you two here before. What's a couple of new faces like you doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. You're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure, but I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, sane. Just to warn you, it's a tough one. It's not going to be easy, is it? No way. Definitely not going to be easy. If a clock were to exist, and I removed one of the numbers arbitrarily. Oh god, one of these. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly larger than the rest. If you say so. Using the scale 2 times, can you figure out which of the weights is lighter than the rest? Which one is the light one? God. I'm aware of this puzzle. I forget exactly how it's supposed to be solved. Love the weights. This is a somewhat historical puzzle. You want to measure onto a scale with the stylus. When you finish the weights, press the red button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the scale are of equal weight. Once you found the weight, place your answer in the area and tap submit. Okay, so one of these is lighter than the others. I probably want to do... Oh, I probably want to do this, right? Or no, that wouldn't... If they're different, that would be great, but they'll probably just be the same, and then I'm stuck with this a lot. I can narrow it down to a 50-50 relatively easily. If I put you all over here, and you all... Yeah, 50-50 is easy. Like, I can hit this. If this side's lighter, then I can split them up, and then do my 2, and then boom, another side will be lighter, and I'm down to a 50-50. Okay, what if I do it this way? What if... Oh yeah, this is how you do it. Okay, so this side's lighter than this side, which means 1, 2, 7, and 8, you're all the same. Now then, I will arbitrarily remove 6. If 5 and 4 are the same, that means 6 is the light one. If it's not, then it'll immediately tell me. Okay, 4 is the light one.
That should do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Another puzzle solved.
Grown-ass 30-year-old man can't figure out a clock, but gets that in one go. Solve the puzzle with no guesswork. You must load 3 weights on each side of the scale. First measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. Yep. Pretty easy. Ahem, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't you? No, I'm just apparently good with weights and bad with clocks. Pair of good sharp apples, you two. I'm not sure you want apples to be sharp, but okay. Have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass. Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. Lightweight. Ah, I get it. I see what we did there. I assume a coin there, yep. Whoop-ha! Oh, I can go back that way. Cool. They are somewhat hardlining me directly to, the Reinhold. Oh. Hey, this guy's the murderer. I know there hasn't been a murder reported yet, but this guy did it. Ramon. And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant Luke. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes, yes. Oh, hoo-hoo! We've been expecting you, Professor Layton. But you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could be just another hooligan in a top hat. So how do I know you're the real Layton? I have a business card. Cheer that, Professor. The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. So are you saying you'd like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? 007. Wolves and chicks. Hell yeah, ladies. Oh, it's this one. There's a twist on it. Normally it's like, what, a bag of grain, a chicken, and a wolf? Get 3 wolves and 3 chickens, the other, seen below to the other side of the river, while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks, so you have to start over. Move the raft as many times you want, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Load the animals, drag them to the stylus, and carry a maximum of 2 animals at once. When the raft holds 1 or more animals, slide your stylus to the opposite shore. The raft can't move with without at least one animal on board. Okay. To the puzzle. Alright, so I can't have more wolves than chicks at any one time, so let's... Can I have the same number? Oh, it needs 1 animal. Oh, I see. That is interesting. Okay, so... Let me restart. I thought I could move it if it was empty on the other side. I cannot. Okay, so if I... Okay, so the same number is fine. Oh, you're gonna eat them if I go that way. Alright. Now then, I think it needs to be 2 wolves. Now 1 wolf. Now 2 chicks. I'm guessing if I do this... Yeah. Oh, no! Adorable. Good old murder. It's adorable. Let's see. This has put a twist on the old, bag of seeds puzzle, hasn't it? It's gotta be either 2 wolves. I guess it could be 1 wolf. 1 wolf, 2 wolves, or a wolf and a chick. Well, if it's 1 wolf, I'm not gonna get very far, because I need at least 1 animal, right? I can leave 1 No, I can't leave... Alright, let's do wolf and chick. Like the chicks were panicking there for a second. Bring you over. I can't send a wolf and a chick. I can send 2 wolves. Now I send you. I can't send a wolf and a chick, so it's gotta be 2 chicks. If I send... Yeah, it's panicking. I can't send the 2 wolves over, because then they'll... I can't even send 1 wolf over without being... Oh, wait, a wolf and a chick. Two chicks. Wolf. 2 wolves. I mean, I was gonna send a singular chick, but I don't think it matters. I can just send 1 wolf. And then both wolves! Huzzah! We did it! 11 moves. They were right. Alright. That wasn't that bad.
Puzzle solved.
Wasn't that bad at all. Puzzle can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? 11. Fun fact, there are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they've appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years. Oh, cool. I like that so far the only one that's given me any trouble has been a clock, and I still don't understand what I did wrong. I don't agree. Like, I get it. When you move a clock, the hour hand isn't going to line up perfectly on the 5, but I don't think it's going to jump from, like, 43 to 50 without ever going between 9 there by the time it goes around. Better than Talos? Oh, absolutely. This game has character. Ooh, do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe if I got my hands on analog clock and rotated, I'd go, huh, son of a bitch. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like that should take 10. Seems like it should take 11. Everyone, I was under the impression it was Lady Dahlia that was the only person that was expecting me. Right this way, please. Alright. What'd he say? Garden's big, but there's not much to look at here. Says you. Looking for coins. Okay, wow. He just is commentating on the whole dang thing. Can you imagine living in this massive place? Yeah. Oh, we can... Yeah. He knew exactly who you were, but the puzzle had been bugging him all day. He's like, oh man, I gotta figure that... Layton! Or should I say, Layton. Solve this puzzle for me and then I'll know you're the real guy. I've clearly already solved it. I want to see if you can solve it. Is this the manor? No, it's an unrelated one, you twat. Huh. I admit I thought we were going to that large tower in the middle of town. It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. It certainly seems like we've come to the right place. Alright, well, let's meet this family. He's pogging! You! Professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Get up and move. Ow, you cockroach. But without the roach. I gotta take my wedding ring off because I'm gonna do some curls. There we go. The Professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Full moon. Wish I could progress the text, but Ellie decided I need to get up and move. So we're just doing some curls. Movement. They make belts. Yeah. I wear one all day at work. I want to come home and relax, not wear a fucking belt. Besides, set of underwear. No one's gonna explode from indecency to that. Maybe put on something with a drawstring. Maybe fuck yourself. If you didn't want to see that, you shouldn't have had me get up and move. How about them apples? Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Don't like it? Don't make me get up. It's pretty straightforward concept. We're showing panties. They're just boxers, dude. Yes, sir. And for Reinhold Manor. Fuck! It's a good-looking house, though. First video for the OnlyFans? Nah, dude. As I've said many a time. Still don't care. As I said many a time, my OnlyFans is me eating food and pictures of my feet. It's also hidden, you have to find it. Head for Reinhold Manor. He's short! And boss-eyed, apparently. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I'm Matthew the butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everyone's waiting for you upstairs. Well, now I'm thirsty. What's that, Layton, old bean? You've got the rum? Why, Layton, you shouldn't have. The opposite of cross-eyed? Yeah, that's why I said boss-eyed. So, you know. Apology accepted. Everyone's waiting upstairs for you, but before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She requests you to take a look at this puzzle! Please do not be taken aback. She has the strangest sense of priority sometime. That is a weird thing to just hit me with. With a matchstick? Maybe British people are short because it's always cloudy and they can't grow because there's no sun. Damn, get dragged, Brits. This one. Ricket score? I have no idea what Ricket score is. Ahem. Anyway. Try moving the match. To move the match, hold it at the center and drag it. Rotate it, touch one of the ends. Huh. Okay. Sure. Ricketts core. I see. One poor pooch. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. Are they? The poor little doggy was just minding its own business as a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. How grim. Move 2 matches to change the picture that shows the dog after the accident. Okay. Hi, welcome to our town. Here's a dead dog. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. I mean... This puzzle is cruel and wrong. This one seems really subjective, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this puzzle seems like it could be very up in the air on what they expect you to do. Don't assume you're looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished. First of all, so this dead dog, let's go over, can I draw? I cannot. The triangle here is the head, right? These are the legs and this is the tail. I'm gonna assume that's what I'm working with. I need to move 2 matchsticks to show the dog after the accident. Like, there is a universe where, like, this is an eye? Maybe? And, like, I try and match the eye with something? This is a curse puzzle? Yeah, this is weird. Make the matchsticks look like a dead dog. What? You can only move 2 matchsticks. Does rotate... Okay, let me see. Okay, well that... I put it right back. Does rotating it count? Okay, rotating does count. It's also a bit finicky. But it does recognize that I put it right back where it was. So, okay. So in 2... Again... In 2 moves, I need it to look like a dead dog. I can't put anything lower than this. Can't put anything higher than that, or... Okay. Put you right back. You want to suggest curse games for Token to play? Yeah, exactly. Huh. Make him suffer. This one feels like we're all suffering. Not you. Can I only move it by the head? Infuriating, if true. Yeah, I can only move the matchsticks by the head. I don't know where to begin with this one. If I... Wait, what? Okay, I put it back. Apparently, that cost some move, but then I put it back, so that was weird. I do like that. You can kind of put them anywhere, it seems. Okay. You always cheat and make Jeppo tell us? Nah. I don't want help from chat, generally speaking. If you're pointing out where a puzzle is, like I'm missing one, that one I'll allow, I guess. But, like, don't help me with the actual puzzle. We got hint coins for that. This one, though, is just... Yeah, I'm just not sure what they want. I mean, I get it. I need a dead dog, but, like... I I don't know what the top-down view of a dead dog would look like in matchsticks. My brain can't even begin to understand what that could be. I feel like it's a face with a tongue out, maybe. But, like... I don't even know how I'd get that, frankly. Like, I could maybe do that, and, you know, put you down there. I think I can move this matchstick as much as I want, because it counts as one of the ones I've moved at this point. But, like... yeah, I just don't know. Unless it's meant to be like that. Hey, this is gonna sound kind of fucked up, but bear with me. What if that's his tail and his legs are splayed out and the car just, like, ripped his upper half off? Hey, that sounds dark. Yeah, I didn't make the puzzle.
Luke, here's my answer.
No. By lack of
Frankly,
Color's
I'm
reaction, I'm
ashamed.
guessing she just looked it up. It's probably not walking anymore. While it's all terribly sad, think about how the dog looked after the accident. Okay, so it doesn't have legs, I'm guessing. Those are the legs, I suppose. So, what if it has legs? You're on the right path. It has legs? It just said maybe it won't have legs. Fucking... original shape shows a dog walking. It's fun that hint 1 is completely worthless. Dog walks on all four... Move 2 of his legs or 2 matches. Take the 2 legs in the middle and bring them above. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, like that?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
And some of them are just fucking stupid. I'm not even gonna dignify reading that one. That was a stupid puzzle. That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. I apologize for the strangeness of this request, but she was drunk one night and made this puzzle up. It doesn't make any sense, but, you know, if you solve it, then she can be at least somewhat satisfied. It's a thing. Walk this way. We must keep Lady Dahlia's and company waiting. If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need to take this job. Could do without that, thank you. Googled the answer. By all means. Look at these paintings on the wall. Hello, I'm No Neck Stevens. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's late Baron Reinhold there. No. And this, what about this one, Professor? Well, she's clearly evil. Look at the eyes. So, who could this pretty girl be? The 2 portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at a portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? It used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, that's all that's left now of it is this small scrap. Okay. She looks less evil than your new CAC photo? No, she doesn't. Royal, distinguished clothing like that adds to the evilness. The painting option's been added to the trunk. You can assemble the fragments of the old painting here. To access the painting, touch it. Okay. In due time. So this is the piece of that old painting. How interesting. just looking for hint coins. I'm not looking for lore. Bookshelves line every wall of the estate. The Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke. Why don't we give this puzzle a go? Oh, good. More puzzles. 4 digits. Oh, God. A, B, C, and D are single-digit numbers. The following equations can all be made with these numbers. There it is. Find the value of each digit and input your answer as a 4-digit number, A, B, C, and D. Okay. They're all single-digit numbers. So, A times 4 equals D. Assuming for a second A equals 1 and D equals 4. Let's keep it as simple as possible. C could be 3, based on that. 1 plus 3 equals 4. B would need to be 3 for that to work. 3 minus 3 does not equal 3. Alright, let's scrap that immediately. Alright. Another UK exclusive. Ooh. Fun. C minus B equals B. So C has to be 0, then. Wait. For B to remain unchanged, I guess that would be a negative number, then. No, C has to be double B. Okay. C has to be double B. I don't know where I got 0 from. If C is 4 and B is 2, minus 2 equals B. Okay, so let's operate with that. So let's say C is 4, and B is 2. A times B equals C. That would mean A is also 2, so that's probably not right. A plus C would be 6. A times... Yeah, okay, no, that's not right. Alright, let's assume then that C is 2 and B is 1. 2 take away 1, you get 1. Times B equals C. A would also have to be 2. Damn it. Okay. Let's say C is 6 and B is 3. For A times B to equal C, A would have to be 2. That would mean D equals 5. A times 4, that would be 2. Does not equal 5. Well, that's annoying. Running out of single digits this works with. Alright, so B equals 4, C equals 8. A times B equals C. A would still have to be 2 for that to work. A plus C equals D. Well, that's 10. That doesn't work at all. A plus C equals A times 4. That is true. Thanks for helping, Chad, even though I specifically said don't help me. Appreciate it. Ellie's got the right of it. Math. Let's see. Also, boo, math, I agree. Yes, A plus, that is true. But again, C needs to be double B. I didn't give you any answers. True. I also said don't help, not don't give me answers. So you've continued to prove that you ignored me and offered help anyway. Let the streamer solve the puzzle. That's the fun of the game. When you're a kid playing this game, you don't have an audience going, "Hey, you haven't looked at this part yet!" Let the streamer do it. For fuck's sakes. God. The answer's 42 because they answered everything. Fuck, she's right. The 4-digit number is in fact 42. Huh. Yeah, again, C has to be an even number. Means 2, 4, 6, or 8. It's 4 and that's 2. I don't like that, though, because then that... 2 and 4 is 8. Yeah, and 4 plus 2 is only 6. That doesn't work. Fuck. If it's 6, that's 3. Bam, you get 3. A times B. If you're 3, that means you have to be 2. Oh, wait, that's it. Hold on. If C is 6, B has to be 3. For that to work. A needs to be 2 for that to be true. 2 and 6 is 8. And 2 times 4 is 8. So yeah, it's 2, 3, 6, 8. Input answer. 2, 3, 6, 8. There we go.
I think I've got it! I did it!
There you go. A plus B and A times 4 both equal D, then C must equal A times 3. C minus B is B, then C must also equal B times 2. The only single-digit number divisible by 2 and 3 is 6. There you go. It wasn't 42? I know. Scammed. How'd you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. As long as there aren't clocks involved. Did I miss a puzzle? I feel like I'm puzzle index. Yeah, I missed 8. I don't know where puzzle 8 is, but I fucking don't have it. Oops. I can leave and try and find it, infuriatingly. Ooh, there's a coin in the hat. Eight could always, in theory, show up later, I guess. I've done my due diligence clicking around. You'd think it'd be the boat or something. You have to worry about puzzle amounts until Layton 2. Alright, well, if I miss one, then so be it. Hold on. There was a tree that looked suspicious. I'll be right back, you son of a bitch. Alright, that's nothing. But that shrub does look suspicious. Huh. Anyway. Up the stairs go we. More pots. That thing I've never broken? Crazy. Yo, okay, so how's this family looking? We got Big Nose over here. We've got Portly. We've got the cat.
You must be Professor Layton, I presume.
And
It's
clearly
an honor
evil
to make
woman.
your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
No!
Luke!
Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
The cat's named Claudia. And again, clearly evil woman. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. This is Inalaka Color at work, speaking of her coworkers. What's the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby. Chad, I'm gonna be writing these down to call my wife later tonight. No one tell her. Matthew! Matthew! The gang's all here. Tag yourself. I'm the chandelier because I want to be hanged. Anyway. Hello, large and in charge. How's it going? Gordon! You're Professor Layton, yes? Quick, someone tell the wife. God. Women supporting women. In my chat? Ugh. Unbelievable. My name is Gordon Bennett, the Baron's brother and one of those who requested your service. I'd like to explain our situation further. Right now, it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. Fireplace hasn't been used in a while. A chandelier. There's a puzzle hidden in here, Professor. Let's do the puzzle then before helping This is 110? Yeah, okay, sure. We went from 10 to 110, by the way. I guess it could be 11, but... Oh, fucking matchsticks, I swear. On the table below are 4 cubes made up of matches. Can you change the 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Oh. Okay. Can I rotate it as well, or... They get 1 match to move, huh? I had to make it 3 cubes. Yeah, there we go. If that's not right, if this is incorrect, I'm gonna pitch a fit, okay? Look at that. Clearly I'm correct.
I think I've got it.
Nailed it. When don't I pitch a fit? When I'm right.
Did it.
Look at me. Look at me being right. Chandler's you, so it's awful if you only have yourself to blame. Hey, I nailed it, all right? Is my audience more women or men? I think it's more women, honestly. Currently, anyway, Bela, Kaida, Lack of Color, Ellie, Penguin, versus Jeppo and Tim. And even if you add Arg into the mix, Nathan's not here. Noki's usually here occasionally. She's a regular. 7-9 and own name are infrequent. It is definitely more women than men, I think, that watch me. Ladies. I'm just gonna chalk that up to pure coincidence. Or, you know, Rosa in particular rating me every so often. She is great. I still gotta do Pokemon Nuzlocke with her, coaching me. Do I count as a fan? Well, you're in the fan base, surely. Were you easily able to visualize the matchstick cubes as 3-dimensional objects? Yes, it took me basically no time at all. That was much easier than the other matchstick one. Piece of cake, now let's find more puzzles. What do you mean questionable? You're subscribed to me, that's about as fan as you get. Anyway, alright, let's talk to Dahlia. We're all actually bots. That is true. Clearly all of my viewers are view bots. My lady, what is it? What in the world has happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, my lady. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam. Layton. Clearly she's talking about the cat. You're referring to the white cat I saw it run out the door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Oh, she is a cat. There are animals after all. Animals must run about from time to time. You fool! She is not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. Why do his glasses look tired? Matthews? Because he has to deal with this woman. She's a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. That is how my wife describes me. Matthew! I need you to find Claudia and bring her back to me immediately. About this little inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can't you see we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her, and you didn't. You have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Claudia's 100% hiding from Dahlia. Well, there was a bang on the roof or like a floor above, and it scared the cat away. Could be hiding, I suppose, but... It was definitely startled awake by the loud noise. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat. The nerve! Who do they think you are? Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem like we let Claudia run off. I don't think we did, but... Fuck it, I'm game. I'm billing you by the hour, so sure, I'll look for your cat. Too long a quote for Token. Oh no, that's fine. I don't like quotes that provide too much context. If it's just a sentence with no context, and it's weird, that's fine. It's the quotes that you have that are like 3 sentences long and they explain the joke. It's like, it's not really in the spirit. How is it only 7:30? Well, time is linear, so. We have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. Hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower, it might even coarse outdoor... Wait, what? Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Like how I don't like Steve? Oh, in fucking, Tactical Breach Wizards? Fucking Steve the Traffic Warlock. Why did it... Oh, I see. You need to type add quote, Ellie, not just quote. Having wine with dinner. I'm sipping on rum over here. There you go. There you go, Ellie. Noise of the Manor was added to the list of mysteries. The fugitive feline. Lady Dahlia's cats escaped. Search the entire town for the runaway feline. You messed up? Nah, it's fine. Huzzah! Do you remember we have work tomorrow? Bah! Humbug! Quote zero is great. Yeah, who doesn't love quote zero? Maybe we want Obama's coming to be sexual. Maybe. You're a Rapidash, don't tell a Poke fan in Vermilion City. He would just lose his mind. That dude loves you. What do you mean? Fun fact, Lady Bela, if you want, you can change your avatar. There's controls to do so at the bottom. There's a couple anime characters, and every Pokemon. Oh, and Kirby. Ah, are you still here? When are you going to discuss the inheritance? I'm so glad I talked to you. Simon. You look like a Simon. The name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. So his brother, his nephew, and daughter, I'm guessing? My father is the little brother of Gordon there. My father is the little brother of Gordon. But Gordon is Reinhold's brother. So there's a third brother, and you're the nephew. Sure, why not? Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. You're the famous Professor Layton. I thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. Shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. If you're as good as they say, it shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. Sure, fine. Arc and line. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Math. As shown in the diagram below, you have a quarter of a circle. Yes, I do. Within this circle is rectangle ABCD. Yes, it is. Which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Yes, it does. Assuming point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is the diagonal AC? Fuck. Oh, this is real math. This is like actual math, too. So what are the sides of a triangle? It's like a squared plus b, of a right angle triangle. It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I can draw, right? Yeah, okay. So this is 5 centimeters. This is also 5 centimeters. So let's write 5 up here. The problem is I have no idea how long either of these two are. What's the other thing? Triangles need to be 180 degrees. This is a 90-degree angle right here. It's also 25. Or no, that's meant to be 5, I see, and you're a right angle. Let's see. You are a rectangle. The whole length, if it's a circle, is 5 centimeters, which means from here to here is 10 centimeters. That being said, it is a little bit shortened. I could probably call this 9 centimeters. So 9 centimeters squared is 81. Fuck, okay, 25 and 81 is 6, 106. It's the root of 106. Fuck me. I don't suppose if I just made it 8 centimeters, you would magically allow me to have that work. If it were 8 centimeters, it would be 25. 8 squared is 64. That's 9, 8. Root of that isn't much better. Damn it. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Right, so this line is 10 over here. This one is 5. That's a terrible 5. B to the top, because again, this is 5 and 5, so this is 10. Which means... Oh, this is... No, fuck me. I was gonna say this is also 10, but again, we established this isn't quite 10. This whole thing is 10. Point D. Do we have a ruler? Not on me. No, if you can believe it. Huh. B is located at the center of the circle. I don't know if this matters, but that would mean the circle is 20 centimeters overall in any direction. B is located at the center. Okay, again, the distance from B to the top is 10. The problem is with 8 or 9, and I don't really feel like it's reasonably 7 centimeters, the side there. With 8 or 9, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The root of the number is just ugly. Huh. RGG Summon is Friday. Good. Looking forward to it. Somewhere in 2008. Turn off the silly game and do your math homework. Yeah, about that. Huh. Again, this would be 90 degrees. They'd all technically be 90 degrees. I think a triangle is always 180, which means these are probably 45-degree angles, but I'm not sure why that would help me, that knowledge. This one and this one, I mean. Well, that's a 90-degree angle. Huh. Even if this were 10 centimeters, it wouldn't work anyway, because 10 plus 25 is 125, which is just over 11. Which... it's like I might actually just need a straight-up calculator for this. What if... Let's assume for a second it is... Pull up the calculator on my phone. So... Clear. 25 plus 81... Okay. Do I need to make it scientific calculator? Yeah, square root of that. Okay. 106. That's like 10.3. Which, I mean, possible, but I want it... I feel like it's got to be a nice, clean answer, right? Alright, I'll humor them. What if it is 7? Let me just go down the numbers until I get one that works. 25 and 49. That's 14. Carry the 1. That's 74. That didn't work. There's no way that's 6 centimeters. For God's sakes. But to humor them, 36 and 25 is 1. Carry the 1. 61. Also doesn't work. When I go to input answer, can I do a decimal point? No, that read as a 7 for some reason. That was weird. Huh. Maybe they just want 10. They really want 10? There's no way they just want 10. No, it's the diagonal. A to B is. Fuck me. Ugh. 5. Try it? I mean, I can try, but it's not going to be 10, because here to here is 10. Because here to here, it's a circle, and B to all the way over here is 10. So it going that way, that's also 10. In theory, it's going to be 10 all the way around. Wait a minute. Oh, shit, that would mean this is 10? Wait a... Oh. Maybe it would be 10. Because it's a circle, and B to the edge is 10 centimeters, which is going to be true if that's the absolute middle, which it says, right? Located in the center of the circle. Yeah, so it all the way around is always going to be 10. Oh, clear. Don't know where that 7 came from.
There we go.
Yeah!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, it does. Yep, that's exactly what I drew. Diagonal line ANC is the exact same as BD. BD is the same length as radius of the circle, so once you work that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5. There's a certain amount of smarm in those answers that I honestly kind of like. It appears you're the real deal, Professor. I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you're quite the mind for puzzles. But oh, how unfortunate. It must have been a waste of your time with one of these riddles. One of those ridiculous cat chases. They happen all the time, yet every time the cat slips out, Dahlia causes the biggest fuss. It's no use arguing with her. Best thing for you to do is go and find that cat. If you're as bright as they say, you should have no trouble tracking down one little cat, right? Yes, yes. Your cat have a favorite hangout spot? They're like a mouse house in town, or like a butcher? Go and get her at once. Okay, no. I'll just be going, then. You know where the cat might be? Terribly sorry, I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. I feel dreadful, but would you mind taking a look about the village? Yeah, alright. Think of a second thought, my good man, we're on the case. Wonderful. Well, gosh, she could be anywhere. That face is amazing. Professor, there she is. And there she goes. She ran off. We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. Who the hell is this? Blast, that burns. Looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mysteria, eh? The famed stomping grounds of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I'm Professor Fink from The Great Race. If you know, you know. Ahem. That went down a bit rough. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man has set up in the village before he shuffled off. I need a aled ginger to chase. Deep cut? Do you actually get that deep cut? Because that'd be amazing. Someone other than me has seen The Great Race. Holy shit. Next you're going to tell me you know the magnificent men in their flying machines, or those jaunty young men in their jalopies, which are all the same movie, basically, but they're funny. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton. He knows me. You ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Twirls mustache. Who is this guy? Hey, you seen a cat go by? It's Nathan! I can tell because a fucking whale just showed up in the chat. Oh, it's you, Mr. Please call me Raymond. Ooh. Can I be of some assistance? You camp individual. Dick Dastardly vibes? Oh, yeah, yeah. With the movie The Great Race and Wacky Races, Dick Dastardly with his twirly mustache is basically the same character as Professor Fink, or Professor Fate, or whatever his name is, who's a giant top hat wearing, mustache twirling evil man who's competing in a car race. Nathan's here. According to the chat, he's here. As a matter of fact, Ramon, yes, Lady Dolly's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? I mean, dear Claudia, I think I saw her pass through here and run to the village a few moments ago. If that's the case, I sure wish we'd bothered to catch her before she ran away. Ellie came back just to say hi to Nathan. I wonder if he'll be polite enough to say hi back. Math makes your brain hurt. Oh, we solved it. You need something? You do, don't you? I can see it on your face. An open book is what you are. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah? I think she ran towards the village square. Yep, she went that way. I see, thank you. Think nothing of it. If only all questions were as easy to answer. Well, then I'll be off. Who'd have thought he turned out to be such a nice chap? Shall we head for the village square, then? Indeed, let us be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind the blue door. Do you see it? The blue door over there appears to be ajar. Can't you take a look inside? Well, that's called breaking and entering, Layton, but sure, I'll take a look inside. I'll humor you. That's a dildo. Look here, this extinguished candle reminds me of a simply wonderful puzzle. I would always have math class first thing in the morning. It was too early for that. Yeah, one of my years of middle school I had that. I was good at math when I was a kid, when it was just addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Once it got past that, I hated math. Like, just, ugh. You're adding letters in and, find the unknown variable. Find the fuck you. Oh, you're building a fence. You need to know the exact... No, I don't. I'll eyeball it. Fuck's sakes. No one who's ever built a fence has pulled out a fucking protractor, okay? Shut up. You just look at it and go, yeah, that's about right. How many are left? The hell? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. True. High school has a 7-day rotating schedule, so each class was the first one day of the cycle. Mine had like an even and odd system, so every other day. A strong breeze blows through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out, so we're down to 7. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Well, I mean... Oh, God. There's a couple ways to go about this, wouldn't it? So, the way it's asking, this assuming how many... the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many do you have left in the end? It would be 7, right? And breeze extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, 1 more has gone out. So 7 would immediately be what you think. But it does ask how many candles do you have left. To which point the answer would be, if it were purely candles, not lit or extinguished, purely 10 leaps to mind. But then, if the other 7 burned down and went away, I'd have 3 left because the other 7 disintegrated in the flame. So, possible answers include 7, 10, and 3. I'll go with 7 first because it makes the most sense. 7.
I think I've got it.
No. Okay.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, I didn't see what it said there. Damn it. I'll try 3 because it's being cheeky, so 7 of the candles burned out, right? 3.
Well, here's my guess.
Yep. The other 7 burned down.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
The other 7 just burned down. That was the whole bit. Think you're clever, do you, game? 7 candles that manage to stay lit melt down completely. Yep. The only candles that remain... Yeah. This game feels insufferably smug. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Well, I didn't know what you were asking me because you were trying to be vague on purpose, you bitch. Everything here is caked in dust. Chairs! There's something I find very charming about this chair. It reminds me, have you heard this one before? Wow, they really just want you to click on everything and hope you find a puzzle. Which chair? Yeah, alright, let's do it. Here's some modern-looking chairs. A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. My town? It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order chairs. Probably D, based on the events you're listing. 5 chair designs labeled 80 are being considered, but all of the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the hall. This is subjective! What do you mean? Which of these 5 chairs best suits a multi-purpose arena? Maybe B, I guess? I mean, the wheels are right out. This one with the arms is right out. E feels maybe possible. B, D, and E all... B's got like a weird base. I wouldn't have that. So B and E are possible. That feels... I'm not really sure what's going on with this chair. Is that like a plastic thing, or is that more of like a tarp sort of fabric going on? I'm just gonna pick E. It's the chair you see at every fucking...
How does this sound?
Auditorium in a school. Yeah, there you go.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Sure he does. There they are, all stacked. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The stackability of E makes it the best chair for the job. Yeah, that's why. Not because the other 4 chairs would be psychotic. Well done! I suppose the puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. Ah, I got a painting scrap. Excellent. Might have tried to give you a heart attack. Ah, Ellie, try harder. Alright. Away with me. Said the cat went to the town square, so, let's go. It's Franco. Hey, you two, help me out. I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some fool went and raised the bridge while I was on break. As if that wasn't bad enough, they made off with my only crank. Oh dear, do you mean to say... Ah, that's right. Until that thing turns up, no one's getting in or out of the village. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm too furious to get anything done. Ah, what kind of person would do something like this anyway? Oh yeah, I found this in the street when I was looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? A strange gizmo. Not a clue, it sounds like. Gizmo's option's been added to the menu. You can view various mechanical parts you've gathered around the village. Noted. Oh, there's the cat. Ah, fluffy purple bow, an expression no doubt about. This is Claudia. Well, spotted Luke, now we've located her. The question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. I'd forgotten you have a way with animals. We'll go right ahead then, Luke. Yeah, he just grabbed her. Here, Claudia, here, girl. She attacks. Poor drop. Aye! And there she goes. He scuffed up. Luke, are you alright? I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's much feistier than I imagined. Started watching The Boy and the Heron, and all I heard was sirens. Oh, who's this guy? Clock tower. Well, there's more puzzles to be had. Let's, deal with that in a second. There's just a door. What do you mean? Notice the door is different color than the others in the area. Look at the vines. Have you seen vines growing in their house in St. Mysteri? Nameplate of the house is House of Puzzles. Great. Indeed! I'm not quite sure what else lies behind the door, but it's clear there are puzzles hiding inside. Sadly, it's shut tight and there's no sense in waiting around for it to open. Let's return later. Well, let's speak with Franco, I guess. And then the gentleman he's with, and then we'll go inside that one house. Blast crank, too furious to get anything done. What kind of person does America? Who's this guy? Deke. Yawn. Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched her eye out. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Do you see the ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers. Alright, into the house we go. Forms and pens. He's living in town hall. Oh my god. His wife threw him out. So it goes. Wait, what? Framed forms on the wall. What a loon. He's framing forms? Oh, this guy sounds like he'd be real fun at parties. This is Village Hall. What business do you have here? If you've moved here, I strongly advise you fill out a change of address form. We aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all Village Hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Okay. Triangles and ink. Why is this a form I have to... Whatever. Here are two shapes, one large and one small. I guess. That's the Triforce right there. Each is made up of little triangles. Oh, that's one. Okay, I see. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles as depicted by the shape on the left. Okay. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Fuck's sakes. God, that's so many, because, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. But then, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. But then, let's not forget, there's 1... having to blink a little bit. That triangle. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's not forget that. God, there's so many fucking... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's... I'll make tallies. That's 1. Fuck me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's a terrible tally. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ahem. Now then. We've also got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19? It's not a shape, it's the sacred artifact of the goddess of Hylia. Yeah, it's a Triforce. As established. But then there's also 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one like right here. So that's a 5th one. I did the bottom row. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 1. Now I'm at 21. But I can make it in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 1 of all the, like, the biggest triangles. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I already did that one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 22. This one's just a shit ton of counting, so I'm kind of inclined to just, like, look up this answer if I don't get it. 22.
Luke, here's my answer. Frankly,
Incorrect.
I'm ashamed.
Enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, yeah. He's ashamed. These puzzles are just straight up math, as it turns out. That's the thing, if I hit hint, it's just gonna tell me shit I already know until I get to the third hint, spending all my goddamn coins! Layton... Whoop. Puzzle... 16. This should be... That's not triangles, what the fuck? EU. Oh, wait. Triangles and ink. There we go. Not mandatory, obviously. The hints.
Luke, here's my answer.
Never in 1,000 years would I have gotten 7. First impulse might have been to divide 36 triangles by 4, but a close look shows this 4 triangle clusters are actually formed by 3 triangles. When you apply that way of thinking, you want to put the picture above. Yeah, see, I counted that, and then looked at all, like, the ways it could be done. Ugh. I actually think I misunderstood the puzzle. I was making bigger triangles. It said you could only do that of the little triangles, not any triangles that were bigger. So, okay. Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this village is simply crazy about puzzles. I sure did, Longnose. I strongly advise you to solve as many puzzles as you can. Oh, and while I'm at it, I strongly advise you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. It's a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just remember, she's not always home. I got some strange gizmos. Huzzah. Out the door with me. Not home. I already checked over there. I almost forgot. I'm going to visit the local inn and see if we can procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. Wow, she's not even putting us up. This Dahlia woman. Unbelievable. I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance of the village, south of the square we're in. Let's head over there right now and we can arrange some lodging. Well, they really don't want me going west. Oh, sir. How goes things? Learning the ins and outs of Saint Mystere. Solving puzzles is the only way to be here. That's what the villagers value most. How about a puzzle right now? A little practice to keep you from embarrassing yourself in front of others later. Too late. Die-hard nonconformist myself. I love any puzzle where you need to find the odd one out. So you're a nonconformist, but you do exactly the same thing all the other villagers do. 5-card shuffle. I like a game of poker. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Well, they haven't made it easy. B and D are the same. Well, I could be mistaken, because it does look like they're all... This is curious. C and D track if it rotates 90 degrees to the right. Rotates 90 degrees to the left. You get A. But then if it rotates 180 degrees... I feel like you get B. Damn, there's an odd one out, huh? I admit that's tricky. Oh, maybe it's the order they're stacked in. Hold on. So heart on top always. And diamond on top always. No, it's not the order they're stacked in. Unless I need to keep track of them even beyond rotation. Okay, so fuck me. This one would be... This needs to rotate 90 degrees to the left. But then this card that's on top would be over there. Okay, so one of these two is the right answer, C and D. You swing around this way. I think D is the odd one out. Yeah, D is the odd one out.
Well, here's my guess.
Yep, it was how the cards were stacked, which is sneaky. That is sneaky. Of all the things, it's how the cards are stacked. Catching the subtle difference, the picture can take a while. Yep. Certainly showed the puzzle who's boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. You've been training me. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. A swift kick in the nads. For that, gentlemen. Oh boy, you're gonna have a puzzle for me, aren't you? I can already tell. Oh, hello there! Welcome to the Inn of St. Mystery, the only inn in the village, you know. Excuse me. Villagers to our little village are quite rare. Ah, good day, madam. We're seeking lodging for the night. Do you have any vacant rooms we could rent? Oh, my stars, what terrible timing! We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. Rooms are not very big, but I'm sure they sparkle. I'll make sure they sparkle. Come back in a bit. I want to do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Thank you. You needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. About that... Oh, what terrible luck. All the beds are being refinished. Don't worry, Mama Beatrice will take good care of you. We'll even drop a nightly rate. Well, now I can go to the inn. Why would you remodel all at once? Well, if you're not used to having villagers, or guests. Inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's rooms. So the inn itself is a puzzle. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange the items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. If one of your rooms is too full, add new items. The item will go to the room with available space. Something to make the place feel a little bit more at home. The lacquered stool. Oh, give it to me. Obviously, I get the lacquered stool. Luke gets to sit on the floor. Look, a hidden puzzle. Okay, well, that's all we... Hey, what more introduction do we need? Oh, God. A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years as entitled, My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist or referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Well, isn't this the classic, move the sections around with your stylus, touch the arrow to rotate them. Surely this is the classic turn it upside down and it looks better, right? I gotta admit, this doesn't look appreciably better. Like, at all. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah, that's how it normally looks like. Is it the negative space? It looks like it might be, because that could easily be like a tuft of hair. Well, that didn't help. But I think it is the negative space. I just need to arrange it properly, you know? But that is the whole nub of the gist, Oh! That's a hat and that's a ponytail. That's absolutely... There it is. There's the negative space. I think I just had it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep.
Well, here's my guess.
Did I have it before and I missed it? Well, I got there in the end. So whether the artist's true love was hidden in the painting must have been a tribute to his love for her. What a stupid way to do that. Just paint her, you fucking weirdo. I've painted my beloved bride, but only if you take my self-portrait, slice it up into corners, and rotate it a bunch. Do you think maybe your beloved would have just appreciated a picture of herself? You know, just throwing that out there. Anyway. Better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor. Gotta find this cat. Finally, we can go to the west. Oh, Ferris wheel, neat. Oh, restaurant. Tons of potential there. A self-important narcissistic artist would do, truly. A manhole, it wouldn't do to pop the top and have a look. True of all manholes, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry to trouble you, but have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Yes, it ran over that way towards the park. What are you planning to do with it once you find it? Going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat, and she asks to bring it to her. Ah, you're gonna try and catch the cat barehanded. Good heavens, it's a bit naive, don't you think? Cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? I've got some fish bones around here that I'm sure the little thing would go wild for. I'll be happy to give them to you if you solve my puzzle. This town and puzzle 22. Pigeon something. Oh god. Pig pen, excuse me. 7 prize-winning pigs are lazing about a pen. Good for them. To make sure the pigs don't fight with each other, you've decided to section off the pen with 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below to separate all the pigs from each other? Not even a snout or curly tail can sneak over each portion. So in 3 lines, make sure none of the pigs are interacting with each other. Tell you about puzzles I've missed? Sure! Don't help me in puzzles I'm currently working on. But if I've missed a puzzle you want me to do, and the location of it is fairly, yeah, just go here and click on this. Yeah, by all means, you can do that. Drag the stylus from one point to another, draw the line when you're finished. Okay, So, can I do... Oh, no. Okay, well, if I do, like, so... Can I then cross it like so? I could in theory, okay, but... As they said, they can't be touching each other now. The previous screen, the tall guy... Oh, I spoke to him and he just said, go find the cat. I think he'll have a puzzle for me later. Alright, so these three are separated. It's just these four. The problem is... Maybe later then? Yeah. If I do like this... Oh, wait a minute. God, that's so close. It's just these two assholes. No, I don't want to quit. Didn't actually want to clear. Can I do like so? And then... Oh! That looks right.
I think I've got it.
I did it! See? He knows. I did it. I must say I'm impressed. Here you are, some fish bones as promised. Good luck with that cat. I can go back. Oh, wow. Now there's a woman laughing at me. It's just like real life. Oh, he's gone. The man's gone. Andrea. Tee-hee-hee. That guy gets so worked up, he turns into a red tomato. He looks so silly. This guy. Why would that be bullying? What do you mean, Automod? We just disposed of her trash. Yeah, maybe. I've just had it this time. I'm going to explode! Like a water balloon filled with rage. Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Lend me an ear, will you? There are 3 idiots in the village, and we just can't stand each other. He's one of them. It's so bad none of us want to see the ugly faces, but St. Mysteries isn't a big place, right? We cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam, time for a screaming match. I wish we can find a way to stop bumping into each other in the morning. Hang on, you look like you got a good head on your shoulders. Do me a favor and help me out. Unfriendly commute. Oh, God. Draw a path between each man's home and his work by connecting the matching blocks. The catch is these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure none of the paths touch. Make path, all you need to do is tap a block and start drawing. Oh. Okay. Well. C. Well, that ruins B if I do that. Huh, interesting. No reason to do that. No, that would be... I guess it doesn't really ruin. Hold on. Well, if I do that, then D is ruined. You're gonna lose your streak next week? Oh, because you won't be able to watch a stream? Well, we can't all be Jeppo. I don't know how D is supposed to get there without even blocking A, honestly. Oh, A can go this way. But then we encounter a new problem where... If I could go up and over, that'd be great, but C is there. A... There's another way for C to get there. C can cut that way. That cuts off everything else is the issue. We should do C last. Go up like so. Then B is a simple straightforward. And then we have C. Concert in City next Thursday? Ah. Well, I mean, that is more important than interesting than me. So, by all means, concert it up. Not even sarcasm. Okay, so A could also be this way. Which would mean C is... C could be this way. And then... I wonder if... Can I go... No, that wouldn't work. A goes this way. The problem quickly becomes D has to go that way, so B isn't interrupted, because B does have to get over there eventually, and it's going to interrupt D no matter what, because it can't go around D like that. B goes around D like so. C can go this way, but then A has nothing. Ooh, that could almost work, where A goes this way. It almost works. Almost works. If I get rid of C and B, and then B goes this way... But then, yeah, there's absolutely no way C can get up there. Period. Huh. Man. Yeah, no wonder these guys keep bumping into each other. What if A and C just traded houses? That'd solve a lot of problems, right? I feel like I did this already. This feels so close to being right. The problem being that there's no way to get around without still being able to cut back in. If, like, there was a space here, I could do it, but... Big if. Like, I have to go that way, or, like, that way. That just doesn't work. B can go this way, but that doesn't work. Huh. Could go to therapy and get over it. True. Where's the therapist's office on this place? Huh. This way. And then B can just walk a straight fucking line, because B's a Chad. There it is.
Here's my answer.
There it is. There it is. Let's go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yes, indeed. Apparently there's an optional one right about here on how you want to do it, but yeah, the rest of it is the same. Now those men don't even have to look at each other. Good job. It's kind of odd that, like, B just gets to go straight work to home, and D's like, oh, if I never want to see those guys, I have to go all the way around to get to work. It's like, you must really hate that dude if that's the path you're willing to walk to get to work. C and A, it's kind of a wash, but, like, get over yourself, D. Watch the VOD tomorrow. This is fun. I'm only going for about 40 more minutes. But, yeah, it'll be obviously on Twitch right away. It'll be up on YouTube a little bit later. Thanks a million. I can finally get to work without blowing my top. I really mean it. You're a lot brighter than you look. Oh, yeah, let me clue you in. See that big old mess of towers beyond the village square? Take a tip from me. If you know what's good for you, stay away from that thing. Right, I'm off. Thanks again, chum. Alright, got a gizmo for it. You have anything new to say about the situation, young lady? Nope. Well then. Off to the park, I suppose. Catch this damn cat. A jar! Hold on. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. I know the cat's right there, but I need to talk about this jar. A glass jar holds a single germ. Clearly it doesn't. After 1 minute, germ splits into 2. Yeah, my god. Another minute, the 2 germs each split again. So now we're at 4. Just jot that down. Germ splits into 2. Germs again. Single germ, after 1 minute, splits into 2. 1 minute after that, 2 germs split again, forming a total of 4. Okay, they say that, never mind. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. How long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you started with 2 germs? I mean... my immediate thought is cut it in half, right? B is the person everyone hated but doesn't know it. Yeah. My immediate thought is cut it in half because you're starting at 2. But, like, if you're starting at 2, in 1 minute you get 4. It seems like you're just 1 minute ahead. Like, because 1, it takes 1 minute and then you're at 2. If you start with 2... I guess in 1 minute you're at 4, whereas you're in 2 minutes. I'll just say 30. Cut it in half, yeah. Why overcomplicate it? Assume it's 30. And if it's not, I can work backwards from there.
How does this sound?
Nope.
No, I was sure I had it.
So at the 1 minute mark, you've got 2 in scenario 1. Meanwhile, in scenario 2, you've got 4. So 1 minute, you've got, in scenario 1, 2. In scenario 2, you've got 4. In 2 minutes, you've got 4, and you've got 8. In 3 minutes, I guess what we need to determine is it takes an hour to fill the whole jar. So where would we be at the end of 60? And based on this rate, 3 becomes 8. For fuck's sakes. 8 becomes 16 in scenario. Fucking sake. Okay. So yeah, we need to determine how many would be in there at the end of 60 minutes, and then just how long it would take to get there in scenario 2. So, let me pull out a calculator. The question is, how do I determine this? It doubles every minute, 2, 4, 6, so 60 times 2. I could just jot it down. Honestly, where's my TI-84? Yeah, honestly, actually, I have, I think, a slightly different way of doing this. I might just pull up a Google Doc and double shit with a numbered list until I get there. Alright, so... numbered list. In 1 minute, you got 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. See, now I need the count. Jesus Christ. Ah, that's so many. I'm only at number 8. Ah, that's gonna take fucking forever. In 60 minutes. God, that's so many. And tragically, it's not just as easy as simple multiply the thing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Would it be 2 to the power of 60, then? Or 1 to the power of 60, I guess? I don't know if that just makes it 1 is the problem. The power of 60 is 1. Okay, so let's try 2 the power of 60. It's a lot. That's fucking lot. Okay, it's probably not right. That is a whole lot of numbers. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. God, it's so frustrating because I know what I need to do, but like, I wish there was an easy way or like a simple way. I don't want to do it the long way. At 6 minutes for the normal time is 1024. Yeah, but we need an hour and it doubles every minute. So like 8 minutes in, I could do like 128 by 2. I'm at 256. That by 2 becomes 512. This is literally just me doing math. I'm only at 10 minutes. I need to do this 6 more times. At 10 minutes, it's 1024. At 11 minutes, it's 2048. It doubles, not multiplies. Yeah, well, multiplies by 2, which is effectively the same as doubling. Yeah, so not exponents. Yep. Times 2. Yeah, and I'm only at 14 is the problem. This is literally just me. It's like, I have a calculator on hand, so I'm sleuthing this out. I'm at 3,768. Or 32,000, I suppose. 768. Part of me is just like, how do they expect kids to solve this? And the answer has to be with a calculator, I guess. Fuck it. At this point, I'm just gonna look up the answer. Like, screw it. Layton, EU, puzzle, 26. 'Cause that's just hard math. I was hoping these would be like riddles, specifically, riddles. Yeah, just tell me the answer. Hey, you know what? I was right the very first time I said it. You're 1 minute ahead, so it's... Nope. It's 59, because you're 1 minute ahead, I guess. Yep, you're 1 minute ahead, so it's 59.
Well, here's my guess.
Cool. Literally the other thing I said, but then didn't bother trying. It'll explain it here in a second. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split in two. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 saves you 1 minute. I'm not 1,000% sure that's right. Yeah, it puts you a minute ahead. I said it. I had the answer. God damn it. Spot on. Excellent. Why don't we take the jar with us? Oh, my boy, it's covered in grime. Something's hidden in the jar. You're right. Reach your hand in there and see what it is, will you, Luke? I'm certainly not going to do it. All right, cat. I'm guessing you have a puzzle for me with these fish bones. There she is. Quickly use the fish bones. Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. 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 Yeah, like I said, you know what? For my pain and suffering, I'm gonna have some Chips Ahoy. Not sponsored. I just want some Chips Ahoy. Yum yum. Hydrate? Alright, Tim. Just for you, drinking some rum. Some nice hydrating rum. You hate this game? Ah, this game's alright. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Rum. Chips Ahoy and rum? Oh, yeah. I'm living the good life. Meow. Pirate vibes? Oh, hell yeah. I keep going. I love a swashbuckling pirate adventure. Chips Ahoy are the worst cookie? Wow. Guess I don't like color. It just has terrible taste. Coke Oreo time? I do gotta get my hands on some of those. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. They're becoming accustomed to moving around investigating Saint Mystery. Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Puzzles will disappear from their location in the village as the story progresses. There's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. Ah. Gotta try Patrick's. This is often track down puzzles you passed. Work towards completing every puzzle in the game. Alright, so if I miss one, I can just go to Lady Riddleton's or whatever. Specifically that one. Juice Pitchers, apparently, was sent there. So I only missed one puzzle. That's not so bad. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we brought her back safe and sound. Meow. They will be very happy to hear that. But there's no time to worry about a cat. Hurry upstairs, right this way. Is it a murder? My God. Oh, it's... Chelmy. Shelmy? Chelmy. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then? Name's Chemley. Inspector Chemley. Chemley. I am the inspector on this case. I thought they'd call it a case. It's about Claudia. We brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby. Mama missed you so much. Meow. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal to a crime scene? Have some sense. Oh, we were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on. Could you fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reynolds. Simon's dead. Interesting. Simon was. Well, I'll be. Huh. I did not think that was going to happen. Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see. The cause of death? Currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll let you know right now, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. Rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Polite of you to tell me then, I guess. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? What, your ears clogged? Are you deaf? Can I just tell you those details are classified? Alright, everyone, I'll be taking a statement from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. I'm going to make it clear under no circumstances anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone. Well, a fine mess, isn't it, gents? Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. I'm sorry I'm no detective, but I agree the concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until the criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. If the criminal was after my brother's fortune, I could very well be the fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there are fewer potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well, have you know. He wasn't very close to Augustus, though. You know, all the talk of family has been contemplating a puzzle I once heard. Specifically Puzzle 27, the Bickering Brothers. Oh boy. 6 brothers are gathered around the table to eat dinner. Let's call them brothers 1 to 6, with 1 being the eldest and 6 being the youngest. Okay, I'm with you so far. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with a sibling directly above and below him in age, and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. Brother 1 is already sat down. Can you find seating arrangements here that will keep everyone from bickering? Sure. 3... 6... 2, 4, 5.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah.
I did it!
I'm very good at that particular puzzle. Puzzles like that, I'm good at. Since the boys as shown, there shouldn't be trouble. The mirror image of the seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Fair enough. Finally, a meal in peace. Ah, yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle, but we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. That quote out of context, that's a vibe. Well, thanks for clearing the puzzle, but there's still a fucking murderer. Yeah, now that you mention it, there is. I assure you I had nothing to do with it, so please go and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your position. It appears I am a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. What say you, Matthew? Did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chemley showed up. And where's Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. Well, looks like for the moment we are without a lead on the case. I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. Should probably give that to the inspector. What's this? So I say I have no idea. It might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. Amazing. A cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. Cog discovered. Small cog, now that you mentioned, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits this description. Are you joking? A puzzle at a time like this? Yes, apparently. Find the dot. Nathan, you're on band. The hell? You're holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. You hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A. Flip it over, you'll see a black dot as depicted below. I see. Right. Now assume you're holding a shape in B. Where will the dot be when you flip the shape? Oh, that's... well, it's literally... 1, 2, so it would be... there? Redraw your circle. Oh, do you mean... that one?
There we go.
Son of a bitch!
I suppose I thought
Between
wrong.
The points in the front and back of the shape. Try again. My mods are asleep, so I'll handle it. Battle Royale. And a hydrating sip of rum. Well, it was just bit and then 2 over. So if it's down there. What shape is shown in the left side? Where will the black dot be when you flip it? Fill the shape so the red dot in position so then flip it over. Black dot will be shown below. The red dot's there. Oh, it's... I see. So it would be there. If this... Okay, so... Right now it's buh. But when you flip it over, the dot's actually, like, on that side? No, it's... There?
There we go.
Yeah. Jeppo win... Oh, for fuck's sakes. What do you mean? He said, there we
I
go!
suppose I thought wrong.
Okay. Alright, you can do this. You can do this. Okay, so... Clear. It's fine. It's on that side, so when it flips around, it becomes over there, which means it's 1, 2. So 1, 2, and then flip around. Okay, so yeah, it's right there.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer. I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid in your investigation. Not all, the small cog is more than enough for us to go on. I do wonder why you're giving this to us, and not the inspector. You're a good man, Professor. I'm confident you will piece together this puzzle. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. Oh, look who it is. So what's this gizmo all about? We'll wind up on the touchscreen, snap it into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's a secret. It looks like a robot dog based on the outline. There's the tail or the tongue and the tail. Oh, it's literally just click it. I don't even need to drag it anywhere. Yeah, alright. Sure. It's just gonna pop into place. What's the... Never mind. Now then, Chemley! Is everyone who's present at the scene of the crime? I believe you're missing Ramon, sir. I told you he did it. Ramon. Where is he and what else he's doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, my lady, thinking about it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours. Don't tell me he was murdered as well. No, hold on, he's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of the crime. Or could it be at a time like this? Nah, what if the murderer got Ramon too? Oh, well then. I'll go down. Wait a moment, Luke. Yes? There's something I'd like to discuss with Dahlia. It shouldn't take very long. Well, she wasn't on screen, so... Poor Simon, bring criminal justice. Where'd Dahlia go? I believe my lady has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman. It's only natural she need rest after a terrible event like this. Very well, would you please let her know I have something I wish to talk to her about? Of course, please wait here. Well then. Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. If you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you need to start showing a little more sensitivity. And be less of a bitch. Of course, Professor. I apologize. That was wrong of me. The lady will see you now. Head through that door on the left. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. curtains are posh, as he described them. Anyway, I have a deep suspicion the murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think it's highly probable that the two matters are linked. And you think Ramon is somehow involved in all of this? Potentially. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw a solid conclusion. I see. In that case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here. It sickens me I'm being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once! As you wish, Dahlia, we will ask around the village and see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting good news in the parlor. Comb Saint Mystery for clues about Ramon's disappearance. I'm telling you, he did it. Took one look at that guy and said he did it. He absolutely did it. Aw. Look at this picture. Look at this photograph. What is it, Professor? Oh, it's Lady Dahlia. She's holding a baby. Baby must be Baron Reinhold's daughter, then. Flora was her name, wasn't it? What a cute baby. Hey, Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor, but even so, it makes me wonder. Maybe we can ask Dahlia about it. Interesting. What happened? We happened upon a adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon. A picture of you holding a baby, the one in the next room. I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. My apologies, madam. I must be mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go and find Ramon and bring him back, would you? That's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph. Who on earth could it be? I think we'll do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. Mr. Layton, I hear something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. You came all the way from London? Quite the journey. Oh dear, what do we have here? 5 suspects are called in police headquarters questioning. They give the following statements. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. Ah, fucking shut up. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. This puzzle. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 of us are rotten liars. Well, that can't be true, because they're all saying they're liars, which would mean they're all telling the truth, including yourself. Idiot. Police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Oh, interesting. So there could be more than one truth teller here. I see. Well, it can't be all 5 of us are liars. Because that's the whole this statement is false bullshit. If D is telling the truth, that means the rest of them are lying, which means there's only one person lying. Well, that would make A a liar even though he's telling the truth, so E and D can't be telling the truth. C, 3 of them are lying. This is becoming complicated. One of us is lying. Okay, so if only one of them is lying. Well, that's a problem, actually. 3 of them are lying. I know these guys. 3 of them are lying. Okay, so he would be telling the truth. So obviously 5 and 4 are lying. He's telling the truth. 3 of the 5 are lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. 3 of the 5 of us. 5 of us are lying. All 5 of us are rotten liars. Why would you say all 5 of us are rotten liars, you whore? So if you say 2 of us are lying, that would mean it's 4 and 5. 3 of us are lying. That would include himself. But that's a contradiction. Fuck me. Two of us are lying. Four of us are lying. They're all lying. He's telling the truth. It could be D, because A, B, and C are all lying. And so is E. And he's like, A, B, and C are lying. I'm telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Well, one. I'm just gonna say one. Yeah, one.
That should do it.
Yeah. You let one go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I think it's D specifically. Yeah. The only one that seems to fit the connection or the condition is D. He's a free man. The other four all died in prison. Malnutrition. Brutal. I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You do best to use that brain goes to find the golden apple everyone's buzz about. Oh, and also the guy who ran away? Ramon? Hey, what's up? Have some questions for you. Rough way to go. Malnutrition? Oh yeah. That's a slow and insidious killer. Matthew, do you have a moment? Certainly, how can I help you? It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child. Ah, that old picture. It's not Lady Dahlia, it's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife, Lady Viola. Oh. I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, so the Baron has a type. Their gestures and even the way they moved. Shouldn't malnutrition is often the officialistic cause when someone dies of old age? Huh, I did not know that. That photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but an earlier wife of the Baron. Wow, imagine finding someone that looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two are relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day the Baron arrived home and his side was Lady Dahlia. That's all I really know about the matter. The nurses told us that after your grandma was on hospice. What a cool thing to hear when your grandma goes on hospice. Not at all, you've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. Hey, a month later, your grandma was dead of malnutrition. Ain't that some shit? How odd! The more I hear it, the stranger the world fares starts to sound. So, obviously, his wife faked her death. For fuck's sakes, this cat. His wife faked her death, and now, she's just going by a different name. Those would be glasses. Simon's glasses. Told us after she died, because my mom was accepted the death certificate said malnutrition. Oh. Yeah. Rawr. These are Simon's glasses, but how on earth they end up here? Could be a crucial clue in the investigation. I think it best we took these to Inspector Chemley. Or Chelmy. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body as it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinhold inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some idea about what you can do. My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. Shalemi. That Steve one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's full of himself. The way he treats you, Professor, it's too much. Luke, my boy, pay it no heed. Right now, we have other priorities. Let's ask around and find Ramon. Indeed. Oh my god, it's an old woman. Look at you fretting away there, whatever's the matter. Sorry to trouble you. Have you seen Ramon around here today? He was here until just a while ago. Can't say I've seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you've quite the ace with puzzles. I've already solved one of you. Would you mind helping me with a puzzle I've been mulling over? Right now, we're sort of in the middle of something, but if you insist. Puzzles are the only way Layton can get an erection in this day and age. One-line puzzle 1. What the hell? You've heard of one-line puzzles? No. The idea is you place your pen on the paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen from the paper or retracing any part of the line. You can't, however, cross lines. Now you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn with one line. Which one is it? So the idea is I place the pen to the paper, draw the shape without lifting the pen from the paper or retracing. Okay, so I know you can make this shape. The question is, can you make this shape twice? So I go bip, 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 bip. Bip. Bip, bip. Huh. What if I were to do... Okay, that one works. That one works. Then let's see. It's one of these two. I think it's this one. Oh. It's deceptive. Yep. Deceptive.
Another puzzle solved.
Just one of those shapes you can draw twice, but easily, but the two of them next to each other don't work so well. Yeah, more or less. It's actually very easy to tell whether or not you can get a picture on one stroke. The method will be revealed after you solve one or more of these riddles. Is it a 3-dimensional shape or a shape that's meant to look 3-dimensional? That's some fine work. I was stuck in the puzzle for I don't know how long. Ah, you there, boy. Had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight. Be careful out there. Well, that was a welcome piece of news. Smash cut to 3 hours from now, and there's a guy in an alley stabbing him in the throat. Cocaine is everywhere. Layton's asleep in his hotel room. Luke was out here doing an illicit drug deal. Don't worry about me. I don't get scared easily. Righto. Before I end... Oh, God. This guy probably has a puzzle. I was gonna do the puzzle I missed in, Oh, yeah, there we go. Let me secret. Don't tell me I got it. Searching for somebody, but I haven't seen your man. I didn't ask. I got nothing. Stop asking me about it. I see. In any case, thank you. Good luck. 2 silly men on a silly search, right? Definitely not go poking around the tower on the north side of the village. Sounds like I maybe should go to the tower on the north side of the village. Pass through the clock tower to the north side of the village. Interesting. Do you have a puzzle? Sure, I'll just do it, and that'll be the last one I do tonight. I got a hot puzzle. Oh, man. It's a hot puzzle, chat. This puzzle's hot. Racetrack riddle. I do like the riddle ones. The ones where I have to do math fucking suck. The distance 3 racers can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. This sounds like math! Horse A can do 2 laps, horse B can do 3 laps, and horse C can do 4 laps. Horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Oh. Before they're all at the starting line at the same time, you mean? What's divisible by 2, 3, and 4? 12.
Luke, here's my answer.
Not 12.
I suppose I thought wrong.
In game. Line up at the start again. It is in 1 minute, so that could be tricky. So, in 30 seconds, it can do 1 lap. It can do 2 laps in 30 seconds, which is really impressive. And you can do 1.5. So in... But we don't deal with halves. These are whole integers. But it could be an odd number, you see. So 1 minute... In 2 minutes, he's done 4 laps. You've done 6 laps, and you've done 8 laps. But in 3 minutes... You do 3 laps in 1 minute. So in 3 minutes... 6? Maybe. That would make sense, honestly, because it's 6. Cut it in half.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nope.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Don't bother with complicated calculations. Interesting. Is it just 1 minute? In 1 minute, he does 2 laps. So, like, maybe the argument is they just stop going? 1.
Luke, here's my answer.
Fuck you!
Puzzle has an answer.
Fuck you! A horse will have done 2, 3, 4 laps, and they'll all be at the starting line. Yeah, in 1 minute, they'll all have done... In 1 minute, yeah, he does 2 laps. He does 3 laps, and the other one does 4 laps. But in 1 minute, they've all done in a whole integer number of laps. It was a trick question. They tell you the answer. Horse A can do 2 laps in a minute, he can do 3 laps in a minute, he can do 4 laps in a minute. So in 1 minute, they'll all be back at the starting line because they'll have done whole number amount of laps. You're pretty nifty with puzzles. That's why you got the top hat. Yeah. That one's a real, it's that kind of game, is it? Anyway, that is gonna be it for me tonight. I will, bring me the singular glass of wine I've had. Clever. I will be back. I've played for 3 hours, you can tell. I'll be back with this on Sunday. On Thursday, more Tactical Breach Wizards, a different sort of puzzle game. Big on puzzles right now that aren't the Talos Principle. Love you all, be good people. I will see you then. Talk to you later. Stay gorgeous, pony boy. I can't remember if that's the quote or not, but shut up. Stay golden, pony boy. That's it. Stay golden, pony boy. Good night, everybody.